This video is brought to you by Cracks Only. Check out the link in the video description below to get to their website and check out their latest products. Trust me, you do not want to miss them. What's going on, people? Welcome to United View in the heat.
Flex and KG show.
Hey, it's been a hot minute, man. We had
hot.
to do a proper Flex and KG show.
Yep.
People have been saying, listen, it's all cute, you lot doing loads of little vids
Pieces
and doing
there,
it. But
there.
where's the Flex and KG show? Give us our show. The show must go on.
Yeah.
That's what we've done here on the Las Vegas Strip outside the MGM Grand. Bro, you know what?
Big news today,
We've got a
man.
lot to talk about, actually.
Yeah, there's loads to get into,
A lot to get in. We're going to be talking about Rasmus Hojlund.
Yeah.
He's having his medical, at the time of recording, he's had it. He's been in Manchester today, so he should be there or thereabouts, ready to take part in the last couple of games of some sort. We're going to talk about the takeover, man, because I know you got some strong opinions on that. There's a lot of news that kind of broke at the time of watching this kind of yesterday. Fred and Donny, exits close, especially Donny, Real Sociedad, what's going on there. And I want to talk about some of the things that we've learned from being on tour as well. But do you know what? Let's do the takeover thing first.
Let's start with the takeover.
It's gone mad quiet. A lot of the reports are saying that one of the preferred bidders, there is no preferred bidder, one of the bidders was saying that, you know, it's kind of gone quiet. We haven't really heard anything. There's also reports saying that the Glazers are looking at it like this and saying, well, hang on a minute, there's going to be changes to the Champions League setup, formation of it. So there's more teams in it. More money for us. We've just signed a £900 million shirt deal for the next, 12 years, I think, with Adidas. Which is a record for a record shirt deal in the Premier League. What else? There was another influx of, we're in it, we're doing well under Ten Hag. TV rights as well. So all of these kind of things is kind of making them think, well, actually, we're still number one. We're still number one. We want to sit tight on this and not sell right now. It's going very, very quiet.
Yeah, well, I hear that. I hear that, them takes and stuff. But again, I still think it's it's a play. It says you sound like you're in a strong position. Man United are trying to talk from a position of strength to be worth more money. So now it's like, well, give us the bag because we can stay, you know. And that's really, I see it more as one of those plays. Yes, they could stay, but listen, 900 million is not 5 billion. You know, there's a big difference in that in 10 years and saying, hey, mate, you can have this now. Now, the money that they want to make is what? You say 6 billion? Yeah, that's the rule. And they're not getting to that. So they're saying, look, we're willing to stay, but then it doesn't change the fact of you guys you looked at so many different deals. There's been so many phases of bids. Right, which now says you want to sell in some capacity or way. You'll be interested in selling this club.
Yeah, but it's the right price.
There you go. So now it's just about getting the money. Now what we need is our chance now. Even though he says that I ain't got no competitors, this, that, and the other, but they have to kind of take these lot serious in this threat, saying, you know what, we could stay. Because Man United have been playing the poker game this whole way, if you think about it. We tried it with Mason Mount's team. We said, hey, listen, we're going to walk away. Moise Caicedo stayed with Mason. Do you know what I'm saying? We said, Rasmus Hojlund, we're not going to do the long thing. We could walk away at any moment.
They got it down.
Signed, and we signed him for the big money as well. The money that we said that we would never do. So again, it's another one. The next player, Onana, again, said, you know what? We're not going to do this. We got Raya, we got all these different other keepers. Still sign Onana. So what it goes to show is Man United, yes, they want to say one thing, but they've been doing another. And I believe that still, regardless of what the clubs mooted out and said, hey, you know what, we're willing to stay. I know for them to stay, they're going to have to find some serious investment. So that means they're going to have to go with one of those groups that, you know, one of them smaller companies that... Well, they can't do it. They need to build a stadium. They don't. They do need to build a stadium.
No, they don't.
Well, I hear it, but then...
Here's the thing for me. So I'm saying, like, what you're saying is correct of what they would need to do if they were good owners. Because they're not good owners. They don't care about anything but themselves, and they want to maximise the potential to get as much revenue out of the football club as possible. That's not happening. So money's still coming in. How we know that we've just been showed that we're not that successful in a minute. We've been struggling in terms of the stadium and the infrastructure, but we're securing record deals. There's more money coming in from TV. There's more money coming in from Champions League. So I'm gonna wait. We're gonna sit on this. Like we haven't got what we wanted to yet.
And I hear that.
So we can wait on it. I think the transfers thing is a different thing. Fair enough that our recruitment team's on that and we're manoeuvring the money. But I don't think there's a burning desire for the Glazers to hurry up and get investment so they can kick things on. The Glazers are quite capable as businessmen who don't put Manchester United first. They're very capable of going, pause until further notice. And if you're Sheikh Jassim on the other hand now, here's the other side that we tend to not think about because they've got a wealth of riches and a wealth of money, right? Yeah. And we know they can just put an extra billy.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. The thing that's been put down on the table is way more than any sports club's even been sold for already. Yeah. And you're not accepting that. No. We're taking it as at face value that they will just go higher because they can. But also the way that the values of the people and what we've known from that side of the camp in terms of Sheikh Jassim in Qatar is that we're not just going to be held to ransom. We're just going to buy something else. And we know Sir Jim can't up his bid. Yeah. So that's a stalemate in this love triangle. That's true. So really, if you're thinking about it, the Glazers, not that I support this, but they're going to be within their rights because of how they think and the vermin that they are to go, didn't get what we want. Let's sit. Let's sit.
The thing is,
and then nothing happens.
No, but I just don't see that. I don't see that as a possibility. It's like the same way we argued about. Remember when we said about Daniel Levy? Yeah. Daniel Levy said, you know what? He doesn't want to sell to any rival. He doesn't want to sell Harry Kane.
But the guy above him told him he had to do it. These are the top guys.
No, but I'm saying that
their club.
I'm with you on the point, but I'm saying that the point is that at some point the money that can be made, you have to look at it, you have to address it. So we can say, okay, over 10 years' time, because you got that 900 million deal with Adidas, cool, yeah. So when people say don't buy shirts and stuff, the Glazers have already got their money already. Remember, let's just they took that deal, their thing's done. So when we have the shirt conversation comes along, bro's been paid already.
That's right.
Cool. Let's focus on the now though. So now you've got a situation where they're saying, hey, we don't need the money, this, that, and the other. Bro, they need, like, it's so clear that they need this 5 billion. Like, and you talk about in terms of it's just money for the club and it's money for the Glazers.
I don't think they need it, KG.
I think they do.
Why do they need it? They need it if they intend on making the club better. They haven't intended on making the club better.
Make money from the club. All they want to do is make money from the club, and you're not maximizing. They can still do that. But then if you don't change your stadium, you're not maximizing your profits. Now, when big tournaments come to the UK, again, major concerts, they're missing out on Beyonce and all these things. You know, all these tours and stuff. Yeah. Man United, we're not in the seat anymore. Even mega fights, they won't do the mega fights at Old Trafford because we're not built for purpose. So again, there's a lot of money on the table that they're missing out on because they're not trying to get the most out of their investment. So even if you just look at it from
never tried.
No, but I'm not talking about on the pitch wise. I'm talking about making money from the club. And now we're falling further and further behind. Let's say we don't fix the stadium for what? Another 10 years. We're not going to look like anyone in the Premier League. We won't. We definitely. We're nowhere close to being the best in class.
How you doing? You okay? Hey,
what's going on, my brother? How you doing?
We're in the Flex and KG show right now, man. You're in.
Bro, you are now on the Flex and KG show.
Guys, come on in.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? What's going on? I don't know if you can see him still. Bro, you're in the Flex and KG show.
This is what it is. Hey guys,
how you doing?
How you not doing?
Glory, Man United. Come on.
That's right. That's right. Glory, Man United. Just for no reason out of the water. Glory, Man United. As the Reds go marching on. Let's go. Nice to see you guys, man. It's a great surprise. Thank you.
Nice surprise. Big
Thank you for the love, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you. Enjoy your holiday.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Nice one.
The whole family, you know.
The whole family. We're just in our blazer bag right now. He's like, get the kids in. Honey, get the kids. Let's sing. Wicked. But actually, that's a reflection of the love we've been receiving out here, man. It's just unbelievable. That was such a pure moment. That just encapsulates everything that we do.
Of this,
I agree with everything you're saying, in the theory of what an owner should do. But I'm just saying, like, Man United's still a powerhouse. It's always going to be. We've not won a league since 2012. And look at us, we're getting the most on the shirt deal. We're getting record stuff from the TV deals. Even the shirt that got released, they shut down the Megastore, for a few hours. The shirt got record shirt deals. Like, these things don't have a direct correlation. When we're a loud minority is how the Glazers see it. There's a loud minority of fans that wanting us out and hounding us out. Have they ever listened?
They've never
listened.
Bro,
we've got games cancelled, bro.
We've
been doing green and gold until the club is sold. They don't care about the fans. So what I'm saying is now, I don't believe that now in this state, when it's clearly taken so long and they haven't chosen for a specific reason, I don't think we're going to get a shift in the Glazers' mentality, in the Glazers' intentions, and the Glazers' view on how to move forward, because I think they're completely capable of going, again, self-fulfilling prophecy. Their first thought is not going to be, but how are we going to get that stadium now? But how are we going to improve the training facilities now? They don't give a shit. They never have.
The problem
but
is,
they're still going to be getting. They're still going to be getting.
The problem is, it's the brand, right? And the issue that they have is the brand's only as powerful as it is when it starts to win, right? Or when it starts to be successful.
Look at the bids coming in for it.
Yeah, which is great. But however, now there's when people say that we're not even the biggest club in Manchester, is that even though that's not true, but these guys are catching up.
Absolutely.
Another couple Champions Leagues, it's over. It's over. Then now again, it's like you're no longer the guys that you think you are. You're no longer the biggest brand. You're no longer the thing that when people come to Manchester, they're going to watch City. Like, yes, they got the historical thing, and we almost in a basketball terms, we're almost like, I don't know,
the Bulls.
It
used to be amazing.
No, we're like the Knicks.
The Knicks.
We're like the Knicks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're starting to be. It's
Prestigious
historical,
in name.
prestigious. You want to go to Madison Square Gardens and stuff.
But they're not good anymore.
What's going on?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Man United now, like, if I'm the owners, if I'm just looking at it from, I'm not looking at it from the fans or anything like that, because I know they don't think like that. I'm thinking, how do they think how they can maximize their profits? Because they've looked in.
Here's how. I'm saying, that's not going to happen within the next couple of years. Like this, like complete capitulation of the brand.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying temporary pause, no problem. Sit, wait. All I'm saying is that, I'm not saying that can't happen in the future.
Yeah.
I'm saying imminently, the Glazers will absolutely be happy to sit, because we haven't got the bid that we want.
Yeah.
There's no imminent danger. Man United's not going to get shut down. We've got a good manager. We've just given them some money to get players. We're looking at the transfer window and saying, actually, Onana, Mount,
good players.
Hojlund. Do you know what I'm saying? So we're ticking some boxes and supporting the manager in the short term, pull some all over the fans' eyes and stuff. In terms of the stadium and the infrastructure of the team, the women's team, the training ground and stuff, that's not our problem. We can hold out. We can hold out for a couple of years and wait to see what happens, see who else comes back here. Like, this is not an imminent thing where we have to sell now.
Yeah.
Because Manchester United's brand now, in its current form, is still very powerful.
It's okay.
Considering Bro, the thing got so hot, it turned off.
It overheated.
And this has been the cooler side of Vegas as well. Like, the weather before this was stupid. It's been the
coolest day that we ever... It's been like 100 and something.
Yeah, it's a joke. So, apologies, guys.
Back into it. You're talking about they could put it on pause. They said there's no rush. Yeah.
I just feel like they're just able to do that without a care in the world. They're not in a position where the brand is that damaged and losing that much money, whereby they have to sell it right this second. And especially with a little influx of these little commercial things that have started to happen. The team's actually going in the right direction with Ten Hag. Like, of course, the worry for us is there ain't going to be no plans for no stadium. There ain't going to be no plans for nothing.
Yeah.
Because essentially, I just think it's going to be a temporary pause.
And here's my pushback in that.
Go on, then.
Even while you say temporary pause, I do think there is as in terms of the debt's gone up. When I know people say they don't care about the debt, that's fine. But in terms of the level of dividends they can take and the financial fair play situation stipulations that we've been under, we still have the same issues. So those problems haven't gone away. Now this money's influx has come in. It doesn't mean January we're gonna go crazy, or the next transfer window we're gonna go insane. We're now, this is the Man United, what they're getting from the club and what they used to get before is different. The money that's actually in the actual cash that they can reach, the real credit, it's not there. So that's why they're doing these things. That's why Weghorst will come in. Weghorst would have never been a Man United signing before. Man United would never done like loans after loans. But again, it's trying to, the Glazers are trying to talk from a position of power, saying, hey guys, we don't need this. But when you start making certain phone calls and you start begging, you do need this. When you say different many rounds of bids, there's a reason why they put the
But that's out of greed. That's just because that's out of, there's a world record bid there already, but we still want more. And until we get more, we're not letting go.
Yeah, and
that's
I get that.
This is going to be the biggest deal. So this is about ego and this is about greed.
Yeah.
And essentially, those are, I think, things that won't change in the short term with them or the long term. Even if it has maybe some detrimental effects, like you're saying, in the long term, I just think they're so short-sighted that they're going to stick to their guns on this. And until they get the correct money that they want, they ain't going anywhere. And on top of that, we need to hope that Sheikh Jassim don't just go, well, allow this.
Yeah.
I will just go and buy West Ham. I will just go and buy Spurs. I will just go and buy AC Milan or Juventus, they're in money problems. And then we need to wait for another set of people who could potentially come in and match these stupid demands. And that's what worries me. I said right at the beginning of this process, even when it was getting deep, I've flirted through loads of things. I'm not going to act like I knew this would happen. But there were a lot of points. Remember when I was like, I could see them not even going. Remember when it was like, nah, they definitely. Because you go from these massive ports of news, big like rumours and this, that and the other, and then you get nothing. Like you get nothing, like just dead in the water. So I'm saying they ain't not gonna move, until they get what they want. As simple as that. I don't think they give in. I don't think they go, oh well, you know what, actually, that's actually the best we're gonna get. So let's just they're not gonna give in.
I think we're gonna have to be agree to disagree on.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And I hope.
So you feel there'll be a point where they do give in?
I think they give in. I think it's selling a house.
Do you think it's on pause? When? Is it going to take a year for this to happen?
No, not yet. I think hopefully at some point in the season we hear something. There will be an update. These guys, it's like you don't want to sell and not want to sell. Like they're just waiting. Again, this is the thing about, let's say, like it's like a dogfight in the air and stuff. Who's gonna move first? We're all coming towards each other. Who's gonna, like, excuse my language, but give up? And you know what I mean? And this is what it is. And hopefully they're playing this move now, saying, look, guys, we could stay. We could stay. Remember, they're still family members because they're not even in one accord. They're family members that want to go. In the Glazer family, 2 want to stay, 3 want to leave.
It hasn't forced them to take a big offer yet, has it?
No, but I'm saying that, but I don't think everything's, you know when it looks like, that everything's okay over there? It's not.
No, it's not.
Because they're now saying that, even, let's just say, like, for instance, let's say all of us own a piece of this channel, right? And you're like, I want to sell it. But then everyone's like, well, we want to stay. That's going to be friction. Now, to the outdoors, it's a problem. The outdoors, they'll think, everything's fine at United, this, that, and the other, but there could be some real issues inside. And I think that's going on with the Glazers. So everything's not rosy. If there's a $5 billion offer on the table and you're telling me to take out these dead dividends, I want the $5 billion, fam. So I'm knocking on your door saying, yo, I'm an owner as well. Give me my money.
They're the
so
majority.
we're hoping that's what the situation is. But
my thing is that when you're dealing with the scumbags, I just think they just keep the same tack. Family or no family, club or no club, revenue or no revenue. They're doing what they want to do for themselves. And they're just going to keep going for it. Now, that could be a year, it could be 2 years, it could be 6 months, it could be 2 months. I don't know.
We don't know.
Exactly.
I hope Sheikh Jassim just pulls it out and just goes for it.
Unless that happens, But they can't take to Jim Ratcliffe because they're going to get sued left, right and centre with the way that bid's been set up. And also, Sheikh Jassim's not being taken for a mug, so something's got to give.
I hope he just jumps in, man. Come on, man, do the thing.
Hopefully he does. On to Rasmus Hojlund. We're going to keep it moving because it is extremely hot. We do not want the camera to turn off again. It is so hot. But he's going to get his medical. He's probably had it. He would have done it by now. Straight in. Happy to have him again.
Now we'll have a focal point, and hopefully the team can build and we can really show what we need to look like with him in the side. You know, that's what we really need to see. We need to see the next stage of development. Finally, there's a number 9 in that can stay fit. Fingers crossed. And let's see what he does. Again, a lot of money's gone into per player that's only scored 9 goals. But again, if he fits the type, if he's the archetype, what Ten Hag needs, let's go ahead.
Yeah, it's true. I think he fits the mould of what Ten Hag's looking for. There's going to be a lot of pressure on him. We know that. What I will say is the narrative is funny though. People kind of using the add-ons as a weapon already. It's 76 or 74. No, it's not.
Always happens.
It's 64 million now, and if Man United have to pay add-ons, that means we've been extremely successful. So we're not going to give a shit. Say what the price really is. Say it's 64. Just say that.
They always do that.
But that's what happens when a big move comes. Everyone wants him to fail. Everyone wants him to, not do well and laugh at Man United for wasting yet more money. So it's our job to get behind that, and hopefully that doesn't happen. So I think the next 2 games are really important to try and get him in. You can't expect too much from them 2 games plus the immediate start of the season. He's going to take time to get in. He's coming at the back end of pre-season. So we've got to be realistic, and even on a season in general, we've got to be realistic with what it.
And Darwin Núñez came in for big money as well.
Exactly.
What was the conversation there? Do you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Again, it is what it is. Like we can only hope. Darwin Núñez had 1 good season, right? Not saying it's the same, but he had 1 good season, and it was the record bag. So it's just going rate of like quality young strikers.
And we've been crying out for a project striker, one that Ten Hag can get his teeth into, one with someone we can build. We've had the Falcaos, we've had the Lukaku, we've had Cavani, we've had Ibrahimovic.
We've gone around.
We've been there and done it, and it hasn't worked. So This is something different. We've had Martial for a long time. He's supposed to be the guy, and it hasn't been that. So
and hopefully now this gives Martial some little space as well now, because he can get a couple games. Now we're not relying on Martial.
Exactly.
He can come in and help us out when he can.
Exactly. So let's see how that goes. Another income before we get to outgoings. Bro, there's reports that Johnny Evans going to get that year deal that we were talking about. We said Ten Hag's not going to bring him there for vibes to get a testimonial and be all cute. There's reports that he sees him as he's impressed with his ability to pass out from the back, and he's good to have around the squad.
Maguire's leaving. Maguire's leaving, bro.
Evans, man.
Maguire's leaving. Oh, they're preparing for Maguire to say, because let's say Maguire doesn't get to the squad.
Evans, man. Do you know what? In the grand scheme of things, yeah, he's going to be 5th choice, isn't it?
Whether Maguire stays or not. And we got Shaw. We got Shaw. If it don't work, it's fine.
It's typical Man United, isn't it? It's just indicative of, like, this is no plight on Johnny Evans. Like, fair enough. He actually did okay last year. He had some injuries, but. You know, fair play, and he is going to be a good person to have around the
worst thing to have. It's not the worst thing.
Well, come on, man. We're trying to improve, and we're bringing Johnny Evans back to the club, bro.
That's what I'm saying. We want us to be realistic. Insane. We ain't got peas, so this is what we have to do.
Bro,
so
Johnny Evans is coming back to Man United, bro. We just got rid of Phil Jones.
Yeah.
Just think of how it sounds. Like, I'm not saying, forget Johnny Evans is a nice guy. Just think about the time what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
We're trying to move in the right direction. Get all these young players and all that. We only just got rid of Phil Jones, only just now.
Yeah.
What did Man United do? Bring
Johnny Evans.
Like, this is crazy, bro.
Yeah. No.
Like, I'm not saying it's going to hurt us, because it's still going to be Varane and Martinez playing, then it's going to be Lindelof stepping in. Like, he's not going to play a lot of games, if any. I get it. Man's
it's a good guy to have around. Good guy to have around.
Well,
again, I don't think it's not.
Man.
I'm not saying this.
I get what Johnny Evans coming back to Man United.
If you're saying like, but we have to look at things like properly, innit?
I don't know if I'm overreacting, but
you are, because let's have it right. New, Onana, brand new, Mason Mount, brand new. What do you call it? Potentially, Hojlund, brand new. Like, we changed things. Lisandro Martinez, new. Castle, it's new, it's different. It is different. So, like, now you can have one signing in there.
I'm just like, what?
It's annoying. Don't get me wrong, it's annoying that Johnny Evans is there, but at the same time,
it's a Man United thing to do.
It's Johnny Evans. So it's like, raw, you know what? You're not going to be bad for the dressing room.
No, that's true. You're not going to be a bad egg.
It's like, you're not going to, the finances and the wages is not going to be crazy.
No.
We can do, this is a calm little stuff.
By the way, I'm sorry.
I'm hot, bro. There's a fountain down the middle of my back, fam. Fountain settings, fam.
It is super hot. Sorry to cut you off there. Honestly, it is crazy. Yeah, okay. But look, listen, big up Johnny Evans. We've been around him in the pre-season. It's nice to see him around,
it's good to have him back. Like,
come on, man. The sentiments. Come on, man.
It's not sentiment. It's not. I don't want him there. It's not like I'm saying I would like Johnny Evans.
Why is he there then? If it's not
saying that we have financially, we're broke. If we need to focus on other positions, we have to do this.
He's not going to play. He's not going to play.
That's it. So it's not an issue.
All right, okay. But then if Maguire does go, it's going to be Johnny Evans. He's going to play a lot more than we think when we need to switch it up.
Maguire's not going to play. Maguire started 8 games last season. That's fine. If Johnny Evans plays 8 games for Man United, I'm not complaining. 8 games.
I know. I don't know, man.
Come on, play them Maguire 5 minutes.
I'm just saying in isolation. Get rid of Jones after 100 years. Johnny Evans. Like,
when you look at it like that, but then when you look at it on a whole, you can say that the club has gone in a different direction in terms of what the kind of business. We've done the business early. Yeah, the pre-season hasn't been the greatest of pre-seasons, but we got these players in. Hopefully now it's like I've seen a lot more. There's a lot more going on in terms of the people that we're bringing in, caliber people that we're bringing in to what we've done before. So,
well, let's go with the outgoings now, because Donny van der Beek is in discussions apparently with Real Sociedad. Apparently,
is they trying to buy him or is it a loan?
Apparently, it's what the deal will look like.
Okay, cool.
I think that will be a buy. It's got to be a buy, isn't it? If you're looking at Donny van der Beek as well, we didn't buy him for that much. Yeah. When we're trying to right the wrongs of the past, we're gonna have none of the investments that we made have been good investments.
Yeah.
They've all been bad. They've all lost money. So it is kind of a take what we can get kind of thing.
Yeah.
What did we get Donny for? Like 34, I think?
Yeah,
35?
something.
Any add-ons would have been included in that definitely haven't been met.
Yeah.
So I'm saying anything between 15 and 20.
Yeah.
See you later. It's just got to happen.
I'll take that.
Same kind of thing. We got him for 50 million quite a while ago.
Been a great servant to the club.
Been a great servant to the club. Great.
Club.
Talk about characters that are good to have in the team and in your dressing room. He's absolutely one of them.
Yeah.
But in terms of fee, 20 million
Never
again.
complained.
Never complained.
Never complained and gave it all in any big game.
100%. I really like Fred.
Yeah.
But the natural progression, the time has come. But again, 20 odd million, and we can get that wrapped up, or it's going to be like a 18 point something plus add-ons, something like that. But I want 25 really.
Yeah,
it's half what we paid for. I want 25. It's got to the point where we just need to keep shifting people out because we want. Yeah, quick. Let's just keep going so we can do this. Stop. Otherwise, we're just not going to finish, and we're going to be in it longer.
I feel like they're in hell.
They're burning. Yeah, they're burning. It's Floor's lava.
Yeah.
Floor's lava.
Go on, then. Finish it.
But quickly, Quickly, on the outgoings, how important is it so that we can fund some incomings? Quick, bro, just hurry up.
Let's sell Maguire.
Huh?
Let's sell Maguire,
Yeah.
sell everyone, and let's get out of here.
Guys, on a real talk, yeah, it's actually too hot. We have to stop.
Wait, watch this, watch this. Watch this, hold on.
Ah.
I'm baking!
Yeah, I'm just cooking, burning up, honestly. Guys.
No, it's gone, it's done.
Listen, smash the like on the video, subscribe,
like
turn
and
on the
subscribe
video,
and all that good
all that stuff. We're out of here,
Sorry, man,
please.
we tried to do the trick with the glass.